Received some books for Valentine's Day. Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to share a surprise. I had a box, a beautifully wrapped box when I woke up on Valentine's Day, and it was filled with books. So I was very happy with my Valentine. So my husband had paid attention at Christmas time. We were talking about some books that I wanted to read this year. And I had mentioned to him that he knows I'm trying to read all the Newbery books. But I mentioned to him that, you know, I have been reading those off and on for so long, but I just kind of read them sporadically and not in any kind of order. So I said, I think what I'm going to do this year is start from the beginning, because the Newbery was first given out, I think, in 1922. And I have The Story of Mankind, which was 1922, and then Dr. Dolittle, I think, was 1923. I said, so what I need to do is collect the others and just keep going. He gave me several of the earliest Newbery award-winning books, and so I'm really excited about that. And he also gave me another Daphne du Maurier. So the first book is the Daphne du Maurier. I'll go ahead and talk about it. I already had this book, The Glass Blowers, but I didn't have a copy that was in this great a shape because mine is falling apart. So he found me a really great copy of The Glass Blowers. So I was really excited to get this because it has this beautiful dust jacket on it with the beautiful Daphne du Maurier on the back. I always talk about it, how I love when they put these big author pictures on the back. So I was really excited to get this because I like these vintage copies of the Doubleday publications of Daphne du Maurier's work. So he got me that one. And then these are the Newberys I received. This is the Newbery from 1924. It's called The Dark Frigate. And I don't know much about this. It was written by Charles Boardman Hawes, I think is how you say his name. But I was looking in the front of the dust jacket, and it says, she was a brave tall ship, yet despite her gilded carving and her band of crimson, her towering sides, which were painted black, gave her a singularly dark appearance, and she put to sea like a shadow out of older days. Aboard the Dark Frigate was young Philip Marsham, bred to the sea, but who had signed the ship's articles in desperation. And then it goes on to say, like it or not, Philip Marsham is a member of a pirate crew, and the hangman waits his return in England. So this sounds like to me a adventure that would be great for the summer. I don't know, it sounds like it. If you've read any of these, let me know. But this sounds like a great pirate adventure on the high seas in the summertime. I thought that would be a fun one to read. So I may save this one for the summer. But again, it's beautiful. Even without the dust jacket, I thought it was a beautiful book. It has the ship on the front of it, and I just thought that was a really pretty one. So I was excited to get this one. Again, it was awarded the Newbery in 1924. This one was awarded the Newbery in 1925, and it's called Tales from Silverlands by Charles J. Finger. And I didn't know anything about this one either, but this looks like a short story collection. It says in the beginning of this one, Mr. Finger learned these stories in South America as he went from one silver land to another, far from railroads or main lines of travel. Here are strange enchantments and ways of breaking them, giants and witches and undersea people, fairy folk and earth people who have them for their friends. They all make fascinating tales for the older fairy tale age and grown-ups. So this just sounds like a fun set of short stories that have sort of a fairy tale feel to them. And again, it was awarded the Newbery in 1925. And I loved this one for the illustrations too. There are black and white illustrations in some parts, and then some of the illustrations, these vivid colors. Let's see if I can, like that. So I was excited for this one. This is one that's in great shape as well. And then this one is another short story collection. It's called Shen of the Sea, Chinese Stories for Children by Arthur Bowie Chrisman. And it was awarded the Newbery in 1926. Again, I don't know anything about it. I looked up this title and it said that they were all written in an old Chinese folklore kind of style. So I'm excited to pick this one up because again, I love short stories. And this one too has these black and white illustrations all the way through it. I was really excited for this one as well. So another short story collection and Newbery. And then this one is called Smokey the Cow Horse by Will James. It was awarded the Newbery in 1927. And this one, it sounds like this one is sort of like Black Beauty, but set in the Old West, the Wild West. So this sounds like a Western. I don't read a lot of Westerns, but I will say that the last Western I read, True Grit, was fantastic. So I am ready for some more Westerns. If they're as good as True Grit, I want some more Westerns. And by the way, if you know of a good Western you think I would enjoy, let me know in the comments because I don't read Westerns. But this one, of course, I'm going to read because it's a Newbery. And it sounds like, sort of like Black Beauty. So I was excited to get that one. And isn't that beautiful? It's just a beautiful book. All of these are in great shape. And then finally, the last one is Gay Neck by Don Gopal Mukherjee. And this was awarded the Newbery in 1928. Now, I have heard of this one before. I know that it's about a pigeon named Gay Neck, and it said that it was a young owner in India has Gay Neck the pigeon, but the pigeon somehow ends up as a messenger pigeon in World War I. So don't know how he gets there, but I'm sure it's quite a journey, quite an adventure. So I look forward to this one too. Again, it's a beautiful book and it has these black and white illustrations in it too. So I can't wait to get to this one. So this is my stack basically of Newberries that I want to get to this year. I want to start at the beginning and just work my way through the Newbery Award winners and just take it decade by decade until I finish. And I'm gradually going to read and collect every Newbery winner. That is my goal. So thank you to my husband for surprising me on Valentine's Day with this box of goodies because I was really excited about it. Have you read any of these? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.